What's up, Fragrant World, and welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. Today I'm bringing you a list of not 10, but 11. Why 11? Because why not? 11 fragrances that anyone can wear. These are 11 beautiful, gorgeous, magnificent, marvelous, stupendous,
wondrous, opulent,
great fragrances that anyone can wear. This is basically a unisex list. Anyone can wear these fragrances, whether you are over here, or somewhere in the middle. You can wear these fragrances. Now, some of them are marketed towards men, some of them may be marketed towards women, but I think most of them are marketed as unisex. Let's jump into it. I'm talking too much. At number 10, this is a special fragrance because I reviewed this as my comeback video. This is almost a year ago now, and I haven't really worn it that much, to be honest. I don't know what it is. I just haven't really been enthralled by it, but I recently started smelling it again, and I'm like, man, this is a great scent. I need to wear this more. I should have been wearing this past spring and summer. So I'm going to continue to try to wear this beautiful scent, definitely marketed as unisex, from the house of Etat Libre d'Orange. Eldo, I'll just call it Eldo. This is called Le Fleur de Déchet, or I Am Trash. All right. And there's a lot to this fragrance. I'll link my review up here if you want to know more about the process of how it was created. But what you got in here, rose, you got a little bit of citrus, there's apple, there's some sandalwood, cedarwood. It's basically kind of a sweet and all kind of rosy but fruity, floral like fragrance, but it does have some depth to it with some woods. It's a really interesting scent, actually has decent performance, and again, the scent profile, it kind of rides the line, but I think again it has enough depth that again, anyone can pull this off no matter what your taste is. So number 11, if I said number 10, shame on me. At number 11, we're talking about I Am Trash from Eldo. Now at number 10, this is a fragrance that when I mentioned this in a recent video, I had a lot of people commenting saying like, oh, you wear that fragrance? It's so feminine. Like, I couldn't possibly wear that fragrance. It's so feminine. I don't get it at all. We're talking about Un Jardin sur le Nil from the house of Ahbez. Wow, I don't understand. This is perfectly unisex to me. It's very green and vegetal kind of water. You get lotus in here, you get carrot, you get mango. It's just a big kind of salad. It's kind of not really all that fruity, but it's more of like a vegetable salad to me with a watery nature to it and a touch of fruity sweetness. It's fresh. There's some citruses in there too. Wonderful scent. Again, anyone can wear this. This is so beautiful, especially for spring and summer. Don't sleep on it if you have been. If people say it's feminine, whatever, don't worry about it. Sample it and see for yourself. At number 9, from the house of Guerlain, and this is a line I'm diving into as of recently. I have this fragrance and I have another one from the line that is not on this list, but I will be talking about it at some point. We're talking about Erba Fresca from their Aqua Allegoria line. It's probably too bright for you to really see that. And wow. This fragrance, it has a strange nature to it. This is a popular one from the line. It's very fresh, super minty, almost like spearmint. Some people say it smells like spearmint gum, and I totally get that. When you first spray it on, it has that gum-like feeling, that fresh, and I'm gonna spray a little bit in the air here. Wow, yeah. It's green and fresh and minty, but a little citrusy as well, a little herbal, obviously. Beautiful scent, terrible performance, very, very soft fragrance, but it's wonderful when you don't need something to last all that long. You spray this on, you'll be good 4 or 5 hours and then it's gone. But man, this is a captivating scent, and for an incredible price. You can find this line very discounted if you look around, which is pretty incredible for the quality that you get. So that is Erba Fresca. At number 8, this is a fragrance I haven't worn all that much just because, in my opinion, it just hasn't really been the right season for it. I picked this up as it was starting to get warm, and I tried to wear it once, in the heat and it didn't work at all. So I've been saving this for the fall and winter, and man, I can't wait to break this out. From the house of Nishane, that's how I like to call it. This is called Fan Your Flames. This is one of their popular fragrances from the house. Gosh, this is such an opulent scent. Wow. Every time I smell it, I'm just like, wow, it is different. Whew. Lots of cedar wood. It's super woody, a little bit dark. It's boozy. There's rum in here. You got some tonka beans, so it is sweet. And two interesting notes that combine very well together in this scent are tobacco and coconut. And man, it's almost like a drink, like a boozy, almost tropical drink, but it has a dark woodiness to it. And this stuff is powerful. This is an extrait de parfum. So 1 or 2 sprays and you're good. Oh my gosh. And once again, anyone can wear this. It has a little bit of something for everyone. So that is Fan Your Flames. I believe this is number 7. And we're talking about the House of Acqua di Parma. A house that I plan on getting more fragrances from. I used to have one other, which was called Colonia Essenza, which I ended up getting rid of, but I'll probably revisit at some point. But this is the one I have, Fico di Amalfi, the only fragrance I have from the house currently. Beautiful fig scent. Sweet, juicy, kind of spicy fig. I think there's some pink pepper in here that adds this nice sparkle to the scent. It's kind of watery, but again, juicy and sweet and fruity with the fig, but it's also kind of woody as well. There might be even like fig leaf or fig tree, because it is kind of woody. Perfectly unisex for those hot summer days, either at the beach or out on your yacht if you're rich. I'm not rich, so I'm not going on any yachts, but I'll wear this when it's hot. I love it. Again, anyone can wear it. Fico di Amalfi, man, this is a beautiful fragrance. So nice. If you like fig or if you're looking to dive into fig, this is a great starter scent. Okay, at number 6, from the House of Creed. I think this one might be marketed towards men, I'm not sure, but I could be wrong about that. I think this entire line from the house is marketed as unisex. We're talking about Vetiver Geranium from their Aqua Original line, and good Lord, this is such an elegant scent. Such a beautiful combination of notes. Vetiver, obviously geranium, which speaks the most to me. It's this sweet, kind of rosy, almost powdery, but not quite, but very fresh and almost minty scent to it. You got lots of cinnamon, I think. There's apple in here. It has a warmth to it when it dries. There's some amber in there. Nice citruses up top. Again, ultimately comes off sweet, kind of fresh and floral, almost minty, but again, it does have a little bit of warmth to it, and that apple note is really beautiful too. This is such a nice scent, definitely worth sampling, and again, perfectly unisex in my opinion. Even if it is marketed towards men, which I'm not sure, perfectly unisex. This scent profile is so pleasant, and if you're in a happy mood, anyone can spray this on when they're in a good mood, and everyone else around you will be in a good mood as well. That is Vetiver Geranium. All right, at number 5. In many ways, this order is kind of arbitrary because this is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. And I put it at number 5, I think just because I wanted to highlight some other ones, because I have been talking about this one quite a bit lately. This topped one of my recent lists, which you can check out up here, and it is Leighton. So again, this is from Parfum de Marly, French house. Whew. Parfum de Marly is getting a bit of a bad rep in the community by being somewhat of a niche clone house of sorts. I don't really buy into that. I think they make great quality scents. They make sense to have great performance, and I do think they are worth the price. I don't find them overpriced. That is one thing I can really appreciate about them. I think this is worth every penny. And you've probably already seen this fragrance before, but if you haven't, man, beautiful scent. Again, perfectly unisex. In my opinion, it kind of leans towards the side of things like Ultramall from Jean Paul Gaultier. If you like Ultramall and you haven't smelled this, I think you'll really enjoy it. It's that same kind of fruity, very sweet and vanillic, kind of almost floral scent too. Lots of fruits, lots of spices in here. I think cardamom is a big player in here. You got lots of apple and again vanilla. It's very, very sweet. I think it works great as a club scent, but I think that sweetness makes it so that, again, it kind of extends beyond the realm of what we consider men's fragrances. Anyone can wear this. Anyone can wear this fragrance, and I think it's really versatile too. Can wear it all year round for any occasion, which I was surprised to learn by how much I've worn this myself this past summer, which is not a season I would really associate Leighton with, but nevertheless, Leighton is a fragrance that anyone can wear. Check it out. At number 4, this is another vanilla-based fragrance. A lot of you guys might not find this to be unisex, and in that case, again, maybe this classification of unisex is very subjective, which is fine, but I think that anyone can pull this off. And this was marketed as unisex, and I think for a good reason. Gosh, this is Vanilla Vibes. From the House of Juliet Has a Gun. Man, I haven't been wearing this enough. I have not been wearing this as much as I should. Not the most versatile fragrance to me. It does have this sweet, coconutty, vanilla, almost like beachy vibe to it. Almost like suntan lotion, but it does have this dusty transparency to it. It's not super thick and rich, but it does have a richness to it. It kind of borders between, like, again, almost fresh, beachy vanilla and gourmand. It's kind of in the middle for me. But man, this is such a beautiful scent. I smell it and I can't stop smelling it. God, it's so good. It's so good. That is Vanilla Vibes. Make sure you check this one out. Sample it if you can. I may have been getting all these numbers wrong, but hopefully the numbers will be right on the screen. This is number 3. And this is a fragrance I just reviewed. It's been getting a lot of hate in some ways because it does have a strong resemblance to a very popular niche fragrance in this world of niche fragrances, which is called Baccarat Rouge 540 from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. And this is the latest release from Mancera, Paris. And they're calling this Instant Crush, which I guess is the name of a popular song that I have not heard. I'm not really up on pop culture all that much, but yes, totally unisex. It definitely is reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge 540. You do get that amber wood. It's sweet. There's saffron, which is kind of spicy, almost leathery. You get lots of vanilla. You get lots of jasmine in here. I think there's even some rose. There might even be some sandalwood in here. I'm not sure, but definitely vanilla is a major player. And good Lord, this is a beautiful scent. Very, very opulent. Awesome performance, as you would expect from the House of Mancera. Anyone can pull this off, so check it out if you haven't. Sample it. Check out my review if you haven't checked it out. If you want to know more about it, that is Instant Crush. All right, at number 2, from the House of Creed, one of my favorites. This is actually, I think, the favorite of a lot of people who do like the House of Creed, and man, it does get a little bit overshadowed by some of its brothers like Silver Mountain Water, Aventus, Green Irish Tweed, even Virgin Island Water. But this is one that is perfect, I'd say, almost all year round, but really shines in the autumn, I think. And this is Original Santal. I think it is marketed towards men, but this scent character, anyone can pull this off. Man, it is so beautiful. Sweet, creamy, fresh, almost like laundry in a way. Lots of lavender in here. There's some juniper berry, which adds this kind of fresh kick to it, almost like a bite to it that's very, very slight. Beautiful sandalwood note. It's creamy. Lots of tonka bean in here, so it is sweet. There is vanilla. Man, this is good stuff. And again, anyone can pull this off. I find this very elegant. I love to wear this either day or night, but when I'm dressed a little bit nicer. Love this stuff. That is Original Santal. And at my number 1 spot, I think this is number 1 simply because it really doesn't get any talk. I don't see anyone talking about this fragrance. I've seen people mention it in videos in the past, over the years, but hardly ever does anyone talk about this fragrance and this house for that matter. This is from the house of Boyce 1920. This is called Dolce di Giorno. This is a gorgeous scent and again, perfectly unisex. Oh my gosh, and it's bold. This is bold, it's opulent, but it is elegant. Good Lord. Beautiful plum-based scent. Lots of plum. I think there's also vanilla in here. cedarwood, cinnamon. It is spicy, it is very woody, has a dryness to it, but on top of that dryness is this sweet, creamy, rich opulence. I know I keep saying that word, but it's true. And that plum adds this nice, dark and juicy, fruity sweetness to it. There's a lot of cypriol in here, which comes from Nagarmatha, which is, I believe, a plant. And it can have kind of an almost aged barrel-like type smell to it. A little bit woody. And I'm not super keen on the note, but I know it is a major player in here. I need to look into it myself so I can know better about it. But this is a beautiful scent. Definitely, again, right down the middle in terms of unisex. Anyone can pull this off. Sample this fragrance. It's not cheap, but it is worth sampling. Man, beautiful scent. I can't wait to wear this in the upcoming autumn. That is my #1 pick for unisex fragrances. At least for this moment, this is Dolce di Giorno. All right, now it's your turn. You know what time it is. Down in the comments, let me know what your favorite unisex fragrance is. If you have one that you know that, man, I love this fragrance and I know that anyone can pull this off. I love to smell it on men or women or anything in between. Let me know what it is. Again, let's talk about it. Your top one. Don't give me a top 10 list. Give me one fragrance that you find unisex and you find very pleasant. If you haven't already liked this video, and while you're at it, if you haven't subscribed, would love to have you back. I do notice that most of my views on my videos are from people who are not subscribed, and it's always been that way, and I think that's just how it is on YouTube. A lot of people have commitment issues, but let me tell you,
I'm committing to you. I'm meeting you halfway. This is halfway.
So meet me the other half. Subscribe. All it takes is a click of a button, and then make sure you click that bell so you get notified when I upload a video. Come back here every week. I do at least 1 to 2 videos a week. Would love to have you back. But either way, thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.